And we're live. Hello, everyone. I'm finally unmuted, god damn it. Oh, I'm so mad. Yesterday I had like stopped midstream to check on something, and I guess I just like subconsciously muted. And just forgot to put it back on. And I did so much fucking like fun moments with character like headcanon. Ah! Ew, what do you think about this? I think you're an idiot. Damn it, he's right. Alright. Don't mind me, we are here to help. Today we're doing side quests. As many of them as we can possibly manage.
Shut!
Oi, wanna join a thieves gang? Nah, I didn't think you would. Thing is, field seems too much like hard work for my liking, so I want to quit. I want to find a replacement before I do. It's one of the rules of Marta's gang. You'd be surprised how hard it is to find reliable outlaws these days. So we need to find someone who dreams of being a thief. Where I do not know... Or Obi-Wan, the suppression continues. There's gotta be a better way. Appreciate it if you keep this between us. Oh, you have any info for me? Nah. Y'all are stingy when it comes to intel. But yeah, we're gonna pop around across the basic towns, complete as many quests as we can, and if we finish all of them, we move on to the second towns, which are going to be much harder. Probably get me killed. Hello. Oh, I remember you. Wait, you're actually one of the cool quests. You're like Kaya or something, right? Raya? Oh, whatever shall I do? Oh, right, she dropped her egg off a cliff, and she expects it to somehow be intact. She's, you know... But I mean, we can at least try. I think it shows up somewhere downriver. I've done the first section of this game a lot of times.
You won't
so I kind of know what's going on. Yeah, I rewatched the VOD a little bit, figured things out, tried to regather, like, where we were in terms of things I did or did not say.
Letting my arrow fly and
But ultimately I decided, let's just move on.
I will cut him down.
And just enjoy our time with these characters. Whatever ideas we've had, it's not like they can never be found again.
Here goes nothing.
I've also...
Come in,
Oh,
if thou
hunt, thank you.
darest. I've
also been editing. I know, shocking, for like the first time in over a year. So yeah. I've been trying to trim down the Octopath VODs, because fuck it, I love this game. And I'm not gonna lie, this has been a fun playthrough, and it's been actually kind of funny.
Standest
Ooh.
thou against me, then be hunted.
Gimme. Oh, that's huge. Okay.
Defeated.
Okay. Think. What we need is as much speed as possible for many people. This is the ideal situation, too.
Bring it on.
We need to utilize this chance to...
Take it easy.
make sure you go last. This gives us the most turns possible to hit you. Unfortunately, you are very hard to hit in general.
What next?
Wait, can you be captured? You can't. I wonder what kind of crazy shit you do.
A torrent of arrows!
Oh, landed a hit. It's not a break, but it is damage. We got it! Let's go! That's like 1,000 free experience.
I appreciate it, really.
Nice!
And that's that.
Look at those levels fly. Wonderful. And Hanit's so overpowered that even that wasn't enough to get her a proper level. Oh god. Oh, there's a skull straight up sitting on that rock. Ooh, poor bastard.
I'll make this quick.
Will you, Therion? Will you? Or will you,
My turn now.
just not shut up? Also, in the process of editing some of these VODs, I went over some bits that I'd actually forgotten. Like how Therion is an incredibly cool, edgy thief, but the moment Alphen's with him, he just starts screwing up.
Fire!
Boyfriends! Yay! Cute!
Letting my arrow fly in true.
Swing! Oh, you survived. Why are you confused? Me? Dying?
Bring it on.
Before I'm even hatched? Yes, correct. Hope that clears things up for you, sir. Anyways, bonk.
Out of my way.
Not gonna lie, I honestly thought that would kill. There we go.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Yeah, I have no idea how long it'll take, and I can't guarantee I'll do the whole series. I'm gonna try and make, like, a proper highlights reel of this playthrough. Maybe not a reel, but, like, part by part, bit by bit. Stream by stream, or chapter by... Oh, I should do it by chapter. That'd make a lot of sense,
You
but
won't
it'd also
feel a
make a
thing.
very long video.
Out of my way.
We'll see. Lightning!
Yes!
I don't even need to know your weakness. You're already almost dead.
Letting the hunt begin. I will
Whoa, wait,
cut
hold
him
up.
down.
Front one's actually kind of tanky.
All right.
Alright then. Never mind.
Ha! Try again.
Let's get back to talking about the characters, because, I mean, that's half the fun of this. I think the best way to help visualize, like, a character if you are actively creating them, which, I mean,
Now, letting us
2
hunt.
in 1 stream? You better give me that surprise.
My turn.
Oh, it's definitely going before Hanit. If I don't attack it, it might stay. The second it loses health, it runs. Don't mind him. Just act like he's not there.
I appreciate it. Really.
See? Ain't no big thing. Fuck. Alright, well, never mind.
What next?
Kill them. Look at this bird sprite. He's like, what? You're gonna kill me? Out of frustration over that cat? You can't be serious. Yeah, no, I'm dead serious, buddy. Your voice is annoying as hell.
My turn now.
Well, how can you just like the melodious tunes of a bird in the sky?
And that's that.
Yep. That's been a minute since that happened. Now, I believe the guy who has it should be somewhere around here. Oh no, wait, he's not holding it, is he? That's the trick. It's someone who saw it and knows where it washed up. So you have to actually inquire instead of steal. I know, shocking. Who would have thought that crime isn't the answer? I recommend the leafy ones most of all, claiming them to be flavorful whether they are boiled, baked, or eaten raw. Boil them, beat them, cook them in a stew.
Now, letting us hunt him.
Here we go.
Shut up!
This calls for surgery.
You gotta love when you get
Out of my
tired of
way.
your own bit. It's just another kind of
Aye.
stupid.
Coming. The hunt endeth.
Alright, we carry on. So back to our discussion of like who would do what. No, I'll be taking this and this and ooh, that's a nice shield, thank you. Giant egg, there we go. Back to Boulder Fall. Let's help her out first, and then I'll actually be able to continue my thought process. Here you go. I dropped my precious egg when I was crossing the bridge. You haven't seen it, have you? What if it were dashed against a rock? Upon my honor, if it was broken. It by all means should have been broken. I don't know how the fuck this thing's alive. It was nearly scrambled.
All right.
My egg! Oh, thank the gods there's not a crack on it! Isn't it wonderful? Eh? I had a dream, you see. It was ever so strange. Oh, wait, you're tiny. Oh, are you baby? I can't tell. A dragon appeared before me, and then it started to speak. It's funny. Even though the dragon was enormous, I wasn't scared at all. It spoke like a highborn lady, ever so posh, and I could tell it was wise, too. The dragon said it would give me an egg, and that I had to take care of it. Well, it was just a dream, of course, but it seemed so real. So I went to the place the dragon told me about, and on my honor, there was a giant egg. After being sent there, of course I had to take good care of it. The dragon told me something else, too. I heard that in the old days, all dragons were wise, and they'd often talk to folk like us. Now there are hardly any wise dragons left in the world. So I have to raise the baby dragon when it hatches and teach it to talk like people. Aww. There's a man in Quarry Crest who knows all there is to know about eggs. They say he's hatched everything from spiders to griffins. Blech. That's where I'm headed. If anyone can help me hatch this egg, it'll be him. The legendary scientist, Danny DeVito. Anyway, must be going. Thank you for finding my egg. No problem. Enjoy your egg in your trying time. Dad, she's not leaving. Oh, my name's Kaya, by the way. If you ever need anything, you just let me know. Kaya, Mother of Dragons. Nice. Still gotta figure out the thief bit down below. Which I'll probably look up later in the stream. Alright, Clearbrook it is. Who needs help here? Who wants help here? Whose problems shall magically disappear? It's an ill-fated time to be a fisher, I tell you. The Plounder are disappearing from these waters. Gods only know why. Plounder? Is that a misspelling of flounder, or am I just uneducated and that's a type of fish? Hold on, now I gotta look this up. Wait. Flounder. Yeah, no, it's a play on flounder. It's flounder that gets plundered. That makes sense. Okay. How can I feed my kin if my nets come up empty? I remember this guy. First of all, a yoink, a yoink. Maybe get off the sleep weed. Did you consider that? Especially while on the job. My goodness. Unprofessional, sir. But in any case, I think I know exactly what's causing this. It should be... Yeah, this asshole. Another fine haul. My nets are bursting with flounder. Aren't I taking too much, yes? There's plenty of fish in the sea. Or the river, such as it were. Yeah, no, you're fucking up other people's livelihood. Get jumped. What's going on here? These are my fish! Mine! Oh, no. Nobody gets between Lind and her sushi.
Come in.
You have no right to speak. Right, as I was saying, situations, I think, to fit the cast. Who do you think would handle a retail job the best?
Letting my arrow fly and
like, obviously Tressa. Tressa's like a little ball of sunshine.
I will not be the... What next?
Even working in retail would stuff with her. Cyrus would not shut up about, like, the contents of what you're buying to the point where you don't even want to buy it anymore, and then get fired.
Thou didst
Honey,
fight with courage.
unless it's like a pet supply store, I don't think she'd be able to take it. She'd just lose her mind. Ulrich, I believe, could, though. He'd be a little bit clumsy. I think he'd be fine. I think he'd be fine because he's just trying genuinely his best. I beg your forgiveness. I can't deny it. I went a bit mad for the Plounder, and I couldn't stop holding more out. So you're the brazen-faced filch who took all the plunder. You won't see me in this village again, you have my word. Look, I'll give you all me plunder. Here, just let me be. Ah! Fucking coward. I'm in your debt, traveler. Now that the poacher's been chased off, the plunder have returned. I didn't know what I was going to do until you came and saved the day. Can't thank you enough, traveler. No problem. Just give me like $2,000 and a... Ooh, what the fuck's a mighty belt? Ooh. Yes, please. That's an insanely good item for helping with fish. Therion... I can't tell if Therion would get fired day one for stealing from the store or for cussing a customer out to their face. Alphen would do fine, though. I fully believe in that. Primrose absolutely could handle it, because she's used to dealing with other people's bullshit. She may be plotting a couple murders afterwards, though. I love that that's become, like, my default response to what Primrose would do. Nice day, isn't it? My name is Meryl. Would you mind lending me an ear? Something's happened that I can't tell anyone else about. I found a bottle floating in the river. Odd thing is, there was a letter inside. Want to know what it said? To my Meryl. I love you dearly, but had no choice but to put you in the care of another. I hope you have found happiness wherever life has taken you. From far away, your mother. But I have parents, right here in Clearbrook. I want to ask them about this, but I'm scared of what they'll tell me. And then Ophelia. Ophelia is definitely the type to do so. Carried to Clearbrook of the Loom of Fate. Wait, what did that say? Perhaps she hopes that in time will cleanse her of a lifetime of sin, of banditry, of murder, of worse. What? Perhaps she seeks only to live out her quiet days in quiet damnation. Are you strong? Ooh! Holy shit, Granny! Anything good on you? She has poison. Like, what is this grandma up to? Don't trust her cookies. That's something to be suspect of. We have to figure out who in this town is Meryl's parents.
Greeting to ye.
Beautiful flowers called water blooms. Snakes inhabit in the cave of Ryo. Be lopped in two with a few solid swings of an axe. Oh, that's right. You get little like tidbits about enemy type weaknesses. Hello, small child. Oh, I hear a cat. Where? They're so small and scrunkly I can't... There you are! Hi! Hello. Aw. Yeah.
Hello.
Oh, Meryl's mother. There we go. That was easy. Protected earring, and I can probably get this as well. Perfect. And then you're coming with me. No, don't attack the grandma. Not this one. This is a good team lineup just because it allows us to cover some things very easily. Like, we have everything we need for most side quests. Oh, I didn't even talk with you or steal your stuff either. Of course. If I hadn't, I probably would have missed out on that treasure. Okay, well, talking to your mom didn't do it. Already inquired about you. Odd. Battle wart. Where's her dad? That's the trick. Is he behind this door? Oh, no, wait, this is Zeph. We can't attack Zeph. Or can we? He's strong enough where I don't want to risk it. What you got on you? Apothecary stuff? Oh, you got a lot of apothecary stuff. Let's go. Tell you, everyone in this village is a real piece of work. Alvin always gives me fish that he catches from the river, but he saves the biggest ones for himself, of course. You ungrateful bastard. Or for Zeph, we coughing our lungs out every day, and don't think he lets us forget that for a second. And there's Meryl, the killer to acknowledge me from time to time. Alright, incel, relax. The other day I gave her some flowers, but she just mumbled thank you and kept staring in the distance. Wow. Okay. Prick. I'm gonna fucking rob you blind. What were you doing with that axe, sir? Sir! What, 'cause she didn't give you flowers, she had to go. Yeah, alright, tell it to the judge. Man, I can't turn him in. Fuck. Hello, just here to take all these things of yours. Oh, we found her dad, okay. Meryl's not his child by birth, a fact which the poor man does not have the heart to share. Yeah, I could have told you that. By pure plot device alone. You don't have to tell me the whole story again. You're fine. What's this you say? I wasn't... I'm not... You're saying I wasn't born here. That can't be true. It can't be true. So, you snoop on my conversations and you ruin my daughter's day. To the axe with you. He's just fucking pissed. Jesus Christ. Why do you think I didn't tell her? All this time. What, do you think it was just for shits and giggles? Father. Mother. Forgive us, my dear. We should have told you long ago. It was 19 years ago. A woman came to our doorstep carrying a small babe. Tears in her eyes, she told us the girl's name was Meryl and begged us to look after the child until she could return. We had no children of our own, but we longed for them. You were a gift from the heavens. But we waited for your mother to come back and claim you. But the weeks turned to months and months to years. In time, we came to think of you as our own daughter. You may not be your flesh and blood. We love you more than anyone in this world. And I love you too, Mother. Father. Just the pause between it. But I must find the person who wrote this message. Forgive me. She might have answers. Answers that I've long been searching for. About this question that just came up like 3 days ago. Do what you must, my love. We shall pray that the flame guides your path. Still the wrong parrot. Fuck. Thank you, Father. Whoever put the bottle in the water must be somewhere along the river. I'll set out as soon as I've packed my things. I'll find the person who wrote that letter. I'll find the answers I seek. Forgive us, Meryl. No. Also, how's the audio balance looking? I noticed recently the game's been kind of loud, so I'll try and keep that a bit more under control. Loot! Alright, well, that's Clearbrook cleared out. Next! What other shenanigans can we get people up to? Or are there any other side quests that have, like, a boss attached to them? Or people to steal from? Ah? Falcon Dagger. Ooh, very nice. Give that to Ophelia. Oh, actually, it's worse than her current dagger. Never mind. Ah! My god. Is that... From many aspire to reign supreme as the fairest dancer of them all. This blue-haired lass trains relentlessly to hone her craft. My god, she looks so familiar. Alas, no one turns their head at my dancing. Cannot catch anyone's eye. Fancy is nothing but a sorrow. Maybe it's time I hang up my dance shoes. before I do, I want to stand on that stage and dance with grace one more time. Come with me, then! Is that what you want? I've never met a cleric as fair as you. My goodness, ma'am. We just met. You know, just, Ooh, new weapons. Oh. Gimme, gimme, gimme. And then give me extra. Now, why are you blocking this door? Go forth, my friend. I'm a monster? Why do I always get dragged into trouble?
Standest thou against me?
Well,
Then be hunted.
Good luck.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Honestly, you survived one hit. That's more than I was expecting.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright, well, that was easy.
I honor thee, my quarry.
It seemeth we have won. Yet no shit, Hunted. She's unconscious on the floor. Okay, I'm not gonna be too, like, nitpicky about, like, robbing everybody. That's something I can do on my own time. Is this what you wanted? No? Shit. Okay, maybe I am supposed to steal some fancy shoes. Where am I gonna get fancy shoes in a town like this? Maybe some of these freaks brought some. Whoa, heavy coin pouch, you say? Let's see, what other shenanigans can we get up to while I'm... Undeniable allure? Oh, nice! An empty coin pouch. I love the implication that the empty coin pouch can be sold for a good bit of money. Like, you give it to some, like, tender and like, hey, you mind, exchanging this for me? Because I have to imagine that's what it is, like, why a coin pouch is sold for money instead of just taking the money out of it. Ooh, you have to steal that very easily. But, you just hand him an empty bag and he's like, yeah, it weighs about this much. Here, take this money. It's like, thanks, sucker. Nope. Ooh, hello. Where'd you pick these up? Thank you, mister. Hidden item. Oop, can't successfully steal that for certain. We can probably get that. And then just grab the free things and we're on our way. Ooh. It's not particularly amazing for you. It could be great for Tressa, though. So we'll keep that in mind. The useless sot is our hired arm. It's supposed to keep the peace when our customers get a bit rowdy. All he does is drink, not work. His coin disappears as quickly as the sands in an hourglass. Maybe if someone actually bets him in a fight for once, he'd learn to take his position with a bit more gravity. Me? Are you mad? Have you seen the size of him? You could beat someone like that in a fight. Well, good thing for you, I'm about level 30, and boy, do I have things to prove. Where is this son of a bitch? Okay, you're the drunk bouncer. I thought it was the guy on the left for a minute. What about you? Portrait with a kiss. What? What, did we just steal, like, a little letter from his long-lost love? What the hell? And why are people buying that for decent money? Anyways. Yeah, rank 5. I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit.
Now, letting us hunting.
You're probably actually going to be a bit tough.
Come in, if thou
So do we have
darest.
anyone who hits multiple times? No. I'm a fool. Okay, weak to spears. Good eye, Lind.
Missest me.
Ha!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Land a blow if you can, coward. Too drunk to move. Oh, let's go.
Let my
Okay,
arrow
he does
fly
have some damage
true.
output. If I use Lin to whittle him down and then hit him hard with the Mighty Boar, we should be fine.
Letting the hunt begin.
Alright, big blowing burst of damage. Let's do this. Bonk. 1701. He took that on the chin.
Letting the hunt
Not
begin.
bad. Not bad at all. I can't also... I literally cannot attack in any other way than the animals. So it is best to have Lin do this. That being said, the patience ability absolutely ruins any balance this has. Like, it's not even funny. So we talked about, like, working a retail job. What jobs would they have if they were all, like, in, like, modern society and presumably not illegal?
What next? Holding back nothing.
I feel like Hyde would unironically love the idea of working at a zoo. Like, genuinely. She'd be one of those people who, like, takes videos of tigers acting like just genuine cats because they've grown up around her. Where they get to, like, rub their belly and shit like that. They're just actually, like, shockingly chunky. Have you ever seen that? Tigers in captivity are so chubby, and it's great. I love them.
Letting my arrow fly and true. What next?
I feel like Alpin would specifically be a pediatrician. He's good with kids, and he just likes making people feel better.
What next?
He'd be the one you go to that, like, no kid is scared of. Or not that no kid is scared of, but, like, when a kid is scared to the doctor, they meet with Alpin, and that fear is alleviated because he's such a sweetheart.
Coming, if thou darest.
Ulbrich. I feel like Ulbrich might be
Coming,
a policeman.
if thou darest.
No, he doesn't really strike me as a police type. Honestly, straight up bodyguard fits him. He'd be one of those, like, bodyguards in a narrative who's, like, weirdly in love with the person that they're set to protect. Even that doesn't sound quite right. How low is this man? He's got hands.
This will help it. Let holding back nothing.
There we go. Jeez. Therion, I feel like, is a drama kid. Like, absolutely. Man probably became a celebrity. And then his career goes down the drain after he gets tricked into promoting something that's actually a scam. Like, fucking, I don't know, Temu. Or he gets involved in one of those shitty Disney live-action movies. Ugh, when my arm gets so slow. I've really been that long out of practice. I'm not having no more of that. It's off to the training yard for me. In the middle of my shift, too. Whew. It's a good fight, though. First proper fight I've had in a long while.
Excellent well.
I didn't think you'd be able to handle yourself that well in a fight, friend. See, that's the trick. I didn't. The animals did. This one here is a right famous swordsman here in the desert. That's why I hired him to guard my shop. Everyone knows him by reputation. No one would ever dare start a fight with him if they couldn't finish. And in his boredom, he turned to the bottle. I see. Look at you now. You're looking like your old self again.
Thank you.
I think that whooping gave him just what he needed. Thank you, stranger. Everyone deserves a good kick in the teeth every now and then. Keep him on the straight and narrow. Right. Tressa, like, I want to say retail, obviously, but honestly, I feel like she'd be a college student at this point in her life. Looking to start her own business. What would Ophelia be? Okay, little funny take. Ophelia is a struggling Twitch streamer. Primrose, massively successful Twitch streamer. Like, Ophelia just doesn't understand any of the jokes chat makes. She's like a little bit too pure for him. But Prim knows exactly what the internet is like and knows how to turn it against him. Okay, does anyone here have like some fancy shoes for a dancer or something? Flower from an exotic continent far to the south. Hello. Take that, sure. Oh, hello. Dance in this very dress, my infamous star dress. Oh. Well. Can I just take the clothes right off your back? Sure. Don't worry, ma'am. I'll be back to help you in a second. What did we not cover? Cyrus. Cyrus is absolutely like a teacher. I don't think that changes at all from present day to modern life. What have I not covered? I feel like there's someone I didn't talk about. No, I think that was everybody.
Oh.
Here, have this fancy dress. That'll magically make all your problems disappear, because RPG reasons. RPGsons, if you will.
Oh.
Oh, this dress is beautiful. I suddenly feel great. It's really just stunning. It looks just like the dress worn by a great dancer I used to look up to ever so much. Oh, you don't say. I wonder where we could have gotten such a unique and familiar-looking dress. I'm nostalgic to think of it now. When I first came here to this tavern, I practiced so desperately to try to dance as she did. Things are so awful here, but the dancing... I always did love the dancing. I've been dancing so many years now, but I wonder if I ever got close to her level at all. She looks so much like Yunafa. It feels kind of disingenuous. Maybe I'm just not remembering Yunafa's model correctly enough, but it feels like they reused her sprite for this specific spot, and I'm not a fan of that. It's like a dream come true. I get to wear this dress just like hers and dance on the stage as she did. I suppose it's time for my last cue. Thank you. No problem, lady. Okay, there's an offender in town who we have to go absolutely murder. Let go of me. I required no escort from the likes of you. Don't be shy, love. I'll take you to a place with cushions like the clouds. Skin him. I'll go where I please, thank you. Now let me go. Hey, break it up, but real quick first. Let me just check your pockets. You know, make sure none of you have anything dangerous. Oh, hey, nice to meet you. And your pockets. No money. No money, no bitches. Actively going to prison. Man believes in living without regrets and roams if someone's trying to do just that. Don't make him sound frickin' noble. Perish. Go forth, my friend. Have monsters ruining my day, taking my jobs! Oh, you son of a bitch.
Letting us beginning. Letting my arrow fly and true.
Oh. Wait a minute. What? Ah! Oh! Oh, he has sleep drugs! What the fuck?
What next?
Nah, you... forget jail. Same day shipping to hell, motherfucker. Ugh. That is nasty. But I respect that they didn't hold back, but also... Jeez.
What is it? Holding back nothing.
Lind, like... Turn him into a Gmod ragdoll.
Miss it's
like,
me. Letting my
jeez.
arrow fly and true.
No, you get exactly what you deserve, bud. Stop it. Oh, God, he got haunted. We found
Letting my
Octopath
arrow
Cosby.
fly
Great.
true. Letting the hunt begin.
What a fuck. That's such
What
foul
next?
subtext.
Holding back nothing.
Like, someone had to think about that
Thou
and
didst
intentionally
fight
do
with
it.
courage.
I respect the commitment to making the area of Primrose just, like, genuinely occurs in, like, the darkest place in the game. Holy shit. Damn it all. I'll not be forgetting this. I certainly hope not. Those were your last moments alive. You have my thanks. That man would not take no for an answer. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Looks okay. I have like 7 knives that I'm never going to be able to use. Take like 3 of them and save them for anyone who tries to do that shit again. Just ew. I only came here because I'd heard that this is where people come to have fun in this town. I swear, doesn't the local tribe do anything to maintain order? Huh? How's a girl supposed to enjoy the city if she can't even walk down the street in peace? Local tribe? Are there tribes in this section? Ruffians like that man should not be allowed to wander free. Well said. Okay, you overthrow the government, I'll start managing like a proper police system. We will turn this place around in like 20 years tops. Oh, but forgive me. I seem to have gotten carried away. You wish to know who I am? Well, that's, rather... yes, I'm on a journey, I suppose. My name is Ria. You may call me Ria. Nothing else. Anyhow, I will not forget your kindness in helping a stranger like myself. Thank you again. If nothing else, at least my journey has shown me there are still some good people left in the world. Ugh, bear with me a moment. Better! All good, jeez. And now I must say farewell. I hope that your own travels bring you joy. Ria born to Rome. Well, no, she was born to the Sunlands, apparently. Rome ain't here. Let's not forget, we have that guy who wants a dead ice giant in Flame's Grace. Hello, good people. Good, very gullible people. Alright, first I'm gonna loot you, then I'm gonna figure out what I can do for you. Why do you have so many various dusts? The hell are you planning, bud? Oh, my sweet, wherefore art thou, Lori? I came to this village searching for my Lori, but I'm told she's already left. Damn. Okay, well, I'll have to find her another time. More plentiful provisions. Thank you. Just continue yoinking your shit. It's an alright sword. Cheap, if you ask me. One day I'll remember to do vocal warm-ups, I swear. Wool the sheep, yada yada, hidden item, free stuff. Decent. Oh my god, I thought that was sitting on top of the roofs of one of the houses. I'm like, how the fuck am I meant to get up there? More free stuff. Everywhere I go. Mountains of money piling up like snow. Hello?
Oh, hello.
I'm a historian seeking traces of the legendary King Beowulf the Great. I'm sure you've heard tell of him. I was none other than he who founded the Kingdom of Hornburg. Ulbrich just casually has a flashback like, King of Hornburg? Maybe that's a little bit too far. Yeah, that kind of crosses the line. I'm sorry. Some colleagues, who shall remain nameless for their sake, mock my work. King Beowulf is just a myth, they laugh. But I say, no, I know that they are wrong. That's why I'm here, you see. Discover the great king's monument and prove that he did once walk this earth. Perhaps you could help me. If you happen to come across some ancient plinth or carved granite or other stony erection, play tell me at once. Oh, wait a minute! It was... Was it here? It was a cave. It wasn't the Whistlewood. I think it was actually in this sanctum. We found, like, an actual... Wait, what? Ah, that's right. We found the place here that was, like, level 45. We found a cave that had, like, some plinth at the bottom of it that we couldn't read. Okay, let's go. Give me time to actually think. Ophelia is probably the one who finds all these side quests. I just don't think she can look away. And I feel like everyone else kind of agrees, like, yeah, we should help, but also...
You won't feel a thing.
We got a few pragmatic people on this team who are just like, we do not have time for this shit. I feel like Hanit and Therion are both the two who are most likely to turn people down, just because, like, Therion's an ass and Hanit has common sense. But still. Uh-oh. Hanit.
This is the beginning.
I don't know why I said Hanit. Damn, I guess I'm still allergic to that cat.
Out of my way.
Oh well, it's not like we can get rid of Lind. I'll just die eventually, that's it, that's the answer. Untouched Sanctum. Yep, level 15. Remember it being here. Yeah, this is the spot. I'm like 85% sure.
Want a tangle, huh?
Ah, these bags of
My
bones.
turn.
See ya. Skedaddle. Nope, this is the secret treasure spot. This is not what we're trying to get to.
Want a tangle, huh?
You know who else is probably finding us a lot of
Here goes
problems?
nothing.
Alphen. Ophelia can't turn anyone down. Like, she just feels too awful about it to say no. Alphen, like, straight up goes looking to see if anyone needs anything. He's an absolute sweetheart.
You won't feel
We
a
should
thing.
do Alphen's, like, thing
Out of my
first.
way.
That'd be perfect. I love Alphen. I love him. He's just amazing. I can see why Therion's so desperately into this man. But desperate? I'm not desperate. Trips into the water. There you go. Look! Over there! A rock! But this rock is not like any normal rock. It's not just a boulder! Excuse me. I would not have thought to search here, and yet this erection is unquestionably ancient. Let me just scrape off this moss. An inscription in High Hornburgian. Luckily, I'm well versed in the tongue. Oh, I was gonna say convenient, but you do dedicate your life to this, so... Honestly, shame on you if you didn't know it. Well, According to this, the ancient realm of Ferian once ruled over these lands. What's more, it says the second prince of Ferian was none other than a man named Beowulf. It goes on to say that Ferian joined forces with the Knights Ardent in a war against a rival realm. Prince Beowulf led the combined armies to victory on behalf of his king. As a reward for his great deeds in battle, he was bequeathed the conquered lands. So it was that he founded the kingdom of Hornburg, whose gallant knights would protect these lands for ages to come. This tallies exactly with the King Beowulf legend. Why, it is proof that the great man used no myth but living flesh and blood. This is the breakthrough I have sought for years. How can I ever thank you, friend? I shall study this monument more closely, and then take the greatest delight in exposing my colleagues as the obdurate fools that they are. If you'll be continuing your journey in these lands, I am sure our paths will cross again. Till then, my friend. That, like, flashback joke was a bit out of line, but I do believe that quest in particular would have had a huge impact on Ulrich. Like, at least I have done some service to a king of Hornburg. He's absolutely... He is that committed, that loyal. Or even in death, like, even like a long, distant relative of someone he served is someone he'd lend a hand to. Let's see here. I remember what this guy wants. Vaguely. Dragon of the Highlands. Eh? Dragon? Information about the dragon in the Highlands. Cool. Thanks for telling me. Now, someone here is a purveyor of an important item. Possibly the most important item. Something in this town that we need above all others. Something we cannot possibly complete this next quest without. Who's the one who holds these sacred objects? These legendary materials of such impeccable rarity. Aha! Perfect! Truly no finer treasure is there.
All right.
Here you go. Manure for your forest seeds.
Boy.
That's cow you have there. It's sweet smelling stuff it is too. Don't go into detail with it. Mixed with wheat husks, makes a fine fertilizer fit for any crop. It's not so frequent when it's in the ground, sadly, but makes the soil soft and friable. I certainly hope that smell vanishes. You need soil like that to soak up the rain to let the roots grow deep. See, in land fresh reclaimed from the forest, the soil's hard like clay, and nothing you plant will take. Thank you for the dung, my friend. No problem, just keep it to yourself. Can I steal it back? No, that would be funny, though. Wait, what happens if I take you with me? Healing grape. No, you know what? I don't think I want that small grape-shaped object. I think I'll pass, thank you. Okay, so there's the guy who wants to find Lori, and the person in Clearbook looking for someone who wants to join Martz's gang. So we've still got a ways to go. What are you hiding in there? Captain of the Watch, huh? Ah, you can't be that tough.
Letting us begin.
4 is like the level at which
Letting the
where
hunt begin.
everyone typically has the like main 2 weaknesses for Hunt and Ulbrich. They'll be weak to swords or spears, and after that things start getting like unhinged.
Visits me. What next?
Okay, never mind. I guess I should shut my mouth.
Come in, if thou darest.
I don't know. Ice? No, not the crab. You.
Come in, if thou darest.
Dwarf. Wait, did she not use both of her moves? That's... Sorry.
Come in, if thou darest.
Okay, she's definitely used both of her moves at this point.
What? Coming.
No, she hasn't. She didn't use sweep that entire time. I just assumed she did because it was 2 attacks back to back. Lind, come on.
Come in, if thou darest.
See, now she's going for the sweep. Damn it.
Visits me. Come in, if thou darest.
Now I just look like an idiot. Well, walks like a duck and talks like a duck.
What? Coming.
What do you expect? Because if it's not a duck, then you're an idiot.
I honor thee, my quarry.
Aha! Captain's sword. Fancy. Oh, also treasures around town that I completely forgot about for a second. Pardon me, just gotta get back there and yoink this. Thank you. Alright, old timer, out of the way.
Standest thou against me?
Yeah, buddy,
Then
buddy,
be
you do not
hunted.
want this. You have one
What
break point.
next?
If I win this coin flip, you just die immediately. And coin flip won. Well, I tried to warn him.
Letting the hunt begin.
Cool.
I honor thee, my quarry.
I'm just gonna step inside here. Warland. There's a lot of shockingly good weapons around the town. What the hell? Why is this area stacked? Also, while I have Chrome open, I'll just pull up a list for some of the side quests. Glory, Octopath, Traveler, 1. Oh! Well, that's a little bit of a spoiler. Ugh. Well, guess we're gonna find out. Okay, we need to find something in Noble Court. Actually, you know what? Let's do this now, because I feel like I've already kind of given away the ghost on what this is going to be. Now, there's someone here we need to steal from. I believe it's this guy. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, I can swap out Tressa. That's a thing I can do. Problem is, it's probably going to be pricey. I'm not a fan of. Hope it's not too pricey. Oh, Tressa, perfect, just who we need. There we go. That should help her out a little bit, stat-wise. Then, I think I should also give her just a little extra SP, because why not? Speed! I doubt she'll stick around long-term, because, I mean, purchase is just significantly worse than steal, because it costs money, and usually a lot. Oh, it's only 48 leaves. Yeah, that's totally fine. And then there's, you know, the occasional flip of that idea where it's really hard to steal, but incredibly cheap to buy. So, I do owe you this, but I apologize in advance. This is Lori's diary. Look here, she writes the day that we met. Brings joy to my heart to know she didn't forget me. Lori yearned for the excitement of the big city, and that's what egged her on to go a-traveling. This time I went on a journey too. I'll follow in her footsteps, and we'll be reunited once more. I'm sure you will, bud. Someday. Some very distant day. I best set about my preparations. There's naught to keep me here now. Yeah, good luck. Oh boy. 9,000 and a medium sharp nut. Yeah, that's a pretty good deal. Okay, and Marta's gang. Let's see. Travel to Victor's Hollow. As inquirers scrutinize, gain the knowledge of Marta's gang from the orphanage matron. Orphanage? Now you got me curious and confused. You know, now that I have Tressa on the team, I realize if we are going to fight that Jotun, we should probably have Theory on here, just because he is stronger. Speaking of which... orphanage. You! So now... I guess we might as well do some side quests here, depending on how simple they are. Hello! Oh, I'm a lowly swordsman, worn and broken. Fought 1,000 battles if I've fought one, and I'm tired of having this blade. There's a fool lad who's going to make me his hero, and wants to be a fighter like me. This is a wretched, dangerous trade, Gold's truth, and I wish I could dissuade him. Harbors no regrets for the choices made, has no fond memories of his misspent days either. Is it this kid? He's never lost a fight, not one. See? So what, do I need to beat you up? Is that it? Whoa! Okay, you know what? Maybe that's not what I need to do. Holy shit, dude. Whatever you have, bud, it's gonna be a while. My dearest daughter is up and disappeared. I raised her all myself, I did, after my dear wife passed away. I go mad or something that happened to her. High and low I've searched, not a bleeding trace I found. Ellie's her name. If you meet her in your travels, I beg you to send her home to me. Into thin air. Not a good sign. Okay, let's pop back to Boulder Fall and just immediately clear this out. I think that's the last side quest in this town, so... I should check in front of the Ravens Manor, though, just in case. Hey, buddy, did you know that the crimes you're doing were not entirely evil?
Shut!
How about it? You want to take my place in the gang? No. See, you actually steal from the rich and give to orphan children. Artist gang gives money to the orphanage? Hang me, the boss never breathe a word at it. So here the coin I've been stealing is going to helping orphans. Now that shines a different light on things. Mayhap thievery's a noble game after all. I'll tell you what, friend, I think I'll stick to being a robber for now. Thanks be to ye. I'm a happier man to have met you. Yeah, no problem. Just don't steal from us. Blazing of protection. Fancy. Where were we? We were here. Now, who wants some stuff?
Ugh.
Why can't he seem to understand? The same stubborn fool has proposed to me 10 times over, you see. Ooh. Every time I turn him down and every time he runs home crying all the way. A woman in her right mind would want to marry such a spineless and fragile man. Not me, that's for sure. Okay, he needs to learn to take a hint. That is not a great sign.
Ugh.
No, I don't need the whole story. Oh my god, I don't need the whole story.
Lost!
No, I'll not give up. Will not. I must not. The only one who can make you truly happy. I don't think you have the right to say that, bud. Its frail exterior belies a resolute heart which cannot be easily shaken. What, do I have to knock him out? Oh, you're actually kind of strong. Where did that come from? Ah, my pockets,
Let
mostly.
us begin. Come in, if thou
Here, look.
darest.
Honey has like a pocketbook. She turns it upside down, and like 1,000 nightmares fall out, ready to maul.
Missest me. Come
Exploit
in,
weakness.
if
What the
thou
fuck?
darest.
Wait, hold on.
This will help us.
Let's not let this get too out of hand now.
Missest me. Come in,
Okay, good.
if
He's
thou darest.
not that. He's not that impressive. Still weak to swords. How convenient for me.
Come in, if thou darest. distanced me, letting my arrow fly in true.
Damn, boy can't land a hit.
Letting my arrow fly in true. What next?
Do you think Lind ever gets tired of the fighting? She's just like, nah, not today. She is a cat. I feel like at some point she'll just not give a shit.
I will not be coming if that.
Is this guy's whole gimmick that he just can't land a hit, but he has the most awesome sounding attacks in the game? Oh, but normal attack, totally fine.
Letting the hunt begin. What next? Holding back nothing.
Don't boost yet. Save that for the break.
Coming.
Oh, this is gonna take a while, isn't it? Last guy with 5 strength had like several thousand health.
What next?
I'm trying not to use the ones that we have limited uses for, but
Coming.
I might have to at this
if thou
point.
darest.
He's just got like too much health.
Letting my arrow fly. in
Leave it all up to Lind. I don't want to be here for 20 minutes. Ow! Hey! Alright. I can't tell how much health you have, but this should kill. Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm still intact.
This will help us.
Look at how much our like supplies have recovered just by running around
Letting
and
the hunt
moving off.
begin. Letting my arrow fly in true.
I love how dramatic the music is. Like, who on the Octopath team went off so hard for this soundtrack? Is this my favorite video game
Letting
soundtrack?
the hunt begin.
I think it might be.
Letting
Like,
my arrow
deadass, I
fly
think
in
it
true.
is.
Holding back nothing. Come. Holding back nothing.
How are you still alive, my guy?
Letting the hunt
Cat?
begin.
He's not like... Okay, good. I was starting to wonder if he was invincible or
I
something.
honor thee, my quarry.
Yeah, I think Octopath as a series has my favorite soundtrack. It seemeth we have won. Don't worry, I told him to bug off, lady. Okay, what am I supposed to attack you? Is that it? Alright, well, we'll get back to you later. Hello, sir. My name is Leman. The Man, they call me. Adventurer extraordinaire. Perhaps you've heard of me? No? Shame that. Anyhow, I'm just about to set out on the journey of a lifetime. Hark, can you hear it? That's the sound of the great unknown calling out to me. And yet, can you believe it? I seem to be completely unequipped for my adventure. Ah, what a shame. My young friend, could you help a great adventurer prepare for the journey of a lifetime? Sure. I think he wants me to get stuff around town for him. In which case, I'd rather not drop a fortune on this man's pipe dreams, so... Carry on. Your boyfriend needs you. Firion in the tavern mid-drink hears that and just falls out of his chair. I should be using other characters a little bit more, but let's take care of the Jotun before I consider that. There you go. Okay. Now, I can't steal from you. What? That's ridiculous. This game is unrealistic. Watch that guy have the one thing I need to finish Le Mans' quest. I'll be so mad. Trying to, like, improve my posture a little bit. It is not going well. I keep forgetting, like, every time I sit down to do something. It's not help that I'm significantly taller than my desk. Ooh, you got electrical rocks in your purse. Ye old equivalent of a taser in case someone tries to rob you. Well, didn't do you much good, did it, huh? Why is this... Oh, that's your hair. I thought you were wearing, like, a miner's helmet or something. As a child, I craved for the mines. I've never been the one to join in on, like, seeing terrible movies. Exotic Grandma? Excuse me? What a title. But, what was I saying? Right, I don't usually shell out to go to the movies, just in general. But especially not for movies that look bad. I might go see the Minecraft movie. Just to laugh at it. I don't know. Also occurs to me, why am I going anywhere but, like, the Central Trading Square for this guy? When I could probably just, you know... Yep, look at that. Adventurer's attire. Wow, fucking... Immediately found exactly what I was looking for. What about you, huh? You got something else? Nah, just some stuff. There you go. I got you your attire. There you go, LeMan.
Whoa!
Why, this is precisely the sort of equipment a great adventurer like myself needs. Cannot be that you prepared all of this for my sake, can it? No, I stole it. Forgive me, to have a complete stranger go to such lengths for me after I specifically asked them to, it's... And yet, since you have already gone to such lengths, would it not be more rude for me to refuse your generosity now? That it probably would. Good eye, bud. You don't mind, do you? Thank you. You are no stranger, no. From today, we are fast friends. Handshake. Let's go. Now that I'm fully equipped, it's time I set out to discover a new continent. Hear me now, O thou vast and uncharted world. I am the man, and I venture unto thee! Anyhow, I have a feeling our paths will cross again one day. Farewell, friend of my heart. Well, enjoy the trip, LeMan. Hope it turns out well for you. Alright, we'll deal with them later. Next, Atlas them. Hello there.
Greetings to ye.
To tell you the truth is I've been asked to cook for the king himself. Not lacked my confidence in my skills, alas, I can't seem to get my hands on the ingredients I need most. Only the best milk, crab, and eggs. Fortunately, we have to use crab substitute, which constitutes to a human soul. Alright, that's how Undertale went, right?
Good day.
I am a teacher at the Royal Academy, and they call me Thracia. I'm afraid I'm being hounded by nasty, vicious moneylenders. I've repaid all of my parents' debt with the interest. They always claim that I haven't paid all of the interest. Is that so, huh?
Aye.
Your debts are only going to keep growing at this rate. Parents must be weeping in the afterlife to see you like this, Professor. Spineless weakling, good for nothing but cracking open books. You got anything good on you? A little bit of grape? Good grape. They have a grape and a plum to their names. You're draining them dry and yet you're both broke. Alright, fuck you. What's this? Go away! Shoo!
Now, letting us hunt him.
Oh, I love that.
Letting my arrow fly in.
So many NPCs have unique dialogue for being attacked. It's actually really funny. Stort. I don't know you, bloody bitch.
Beginning.
I don't know you a damn thing.
What next? Missed me. Letting the hunt begin.
Sweep.
Coming.
And yep.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright, what else you got, punk?
Letting the hunt begin. Missed me.
I feel like Furion
true.
casually hosts like bets when either Ulbrich or Hanit start a fight with somebody. Gather round! Who will win this random unarmed civilian, a trained warrior, or a woman with an army of animals?
If thou darest.
I got 10 leaves on the lady!
Thou didst fight with courage.
Sorry, buddy, but the odds are so much in her favor that's actually a losing bet, even if you win. Ow. I'll do it anyway! Alright, and here's your change. Just gives him like 1 leaf back.
Huh?
What do you think you're doing? You're planning on sticking up for this useless milksop? I know that you've been illicitly inflating the debt that is owed you. I have continued to pay you all that you demanded, not wanting to give you any chance to dirty my father's good name. Ugh. I have paid you more than enough. Should we take this to some greater authority and see whose side justice comes out upon? Fine, do as you please. Thank you very much. Your courage inspired me to find my own. It's time that I propel myself to pursue my own dreams. I've been thinking for some time that I would like to set out on a journey. There's so many poor children in this world who cannot get the education they deserve. I want to change that. Aw! Oh, what a fucking amazing guy. Alright. I'm sorry, Therasio. I did not know your game. I will begin right here in the Flatlands. I will embark on a journey to teach the poor children of these lands. Okay, let's start looting people's pockets around here, see if anyone's got some interesting ingredients. House Lander Records. Contains notes about the position of the Highborn family's secret treasure trove. Ooh, me likey. Child, do you have an egg? Anyone have ingredients to spare? There's a lot of magical rocks here, which I find interesting, like mechanically. Just some generic gear. Nothing too impressive. Nothing particularly bad either. Just so much free stuff. Oh, I feel overwhelmed by the amount that I can steal. My God, that's a lot of soul stones. Has there been like a batch of every element, medium and normal? I feel like for that, like, gambling bit, Therion started in Victor's Hollow, where gambling on street fights is entirely legal, and then tricks Tressa into thinking it is legal everywhere. So now she just helps him out, and it's like, she just doesn't know. Pardon me, but you have nothing. Can't do that? Why not? It's fun, though. Come on, you can't tell me it's a little bit fun to rob people blind. There's just so much stuff. Look at her. See this woman? I have all of her things now. Hello.
Greetings.
This tome, The Ancient Capitals, contains a record of the ancient city of gold. See, an entire city where everything is made of gold. There are more details about it, but it's only the briefest mention. Ooh. Interesting. Also, nice rock. I'm pretty sure most of those ingredients are in town. Guess I don't really remember off the top of my head. Oh wait, there's a section in my inventory for quest-related stuff, yeah? Swordfish. Rock egg, that's one of them. Okay. So I need milk and a crab. Where the hell am I gonna get either of those? God, there's so many quests in this place. Hello. I collect great works of art, and this particular artist has been a favorite of mine lately. The only trouble I have is that this artist is quite particular and refuses to paint anything but landscapes. I wish I could find more of his work, if only I could track down more examples.
What?
Plum. Oh wow, look at all this! How generous! Hello, small child. What are you doing here? Ooh, managing weaponry, apparently.
What?
I don't have anything here for you. Honestly, I don't. What are you up to, kid? He sneaks into the palace to steal valuables. Ah, fellow thief! He sells the spoils to provide a life for himself and is yet to be caught. In actuality, the queen has already noticed but has turned a blind eye to his actions. Aw, that's actually kind of sweet. Bless his heart, the poor kid. Alright, you can keep that shield, you know, to protect yourself. That's it! I'll not allow a drop more. Throne room. God, everything that isn't nailed down vanishes. I wonder if he can even help himself at this point. He's doing it all to impress Alfin. Like, he's just making items appear from thin air, like, ta-da! Darn, Therion, those are some right impressive hands you got there. Yeah, impressive. Magic, that's definitely what it is. That's why he picked up the scholar class. He's just trying to impress his boyfriend. My goodness. So much stuff. Okay, I'm gonna start looking up quest details again, because I feel like I'm just all the way up the wrong tree. Okay. Steal the items from nearby townspeople. But I already robbed everybody there. What do you mean? One by the inn has the ambrosial milk, boy has a Brock egg, and the tavern patron is an emperor crab. Dang it, they were all in buildings. Or by buildings, and I just missed one of them. How did I miss it? Truly a finer fool in this land there be not. Of course. Yep, look at that. Yeah, these guys are just so freaking sloppy. Like, it's like they're begging for me to steal from them. Where is the... There it is. You! Milk! There we go. Oh, thank you. At last I can cook a meal truly fit for a king. I'll go do that and then come back. Ta-da! I'm back. Crimson crab pie. Eh? Oh. Oh, what a scrumptious aroma. Might I have a taste? Wait, I know you. You're famed throughout the realm for your discerning palate. Why, it would be my pleasure. Why are we... What does this contribute? We're just gonna enjoy... Om nom nom. Alright, sure. My god! I'm allergic to shellfish! This is absolutely delicious. Simply sublime. The rich and savory taste of the crab melts perfectly with the thick, buttery pie crust. Oh, no, don't. Listen, okay? There's Monster Hunter, like, 3D animated food. There's Studio Ghibli 2D animated food. Don't you give me verbally described food from Octopath. I do not need another fictional place to just wish I could eat food from. I don't even like crab. I hate seafood. Ugh, all across the board. It's wonderful piping hot, but I have no doubt it would be just as tasty served cold as well. Ah, like pizza. Look, I am sort of a cold pizza advocator. Your options are eat it fresh out of the box or eat it cold. You do not reheat that shit in the microwave, and I will die on that hill. Of course, after all, there's no guarantee the pie won't cool by the time it reaches the king's table. I can see you've thought this through. This is a dish I'd love to share with my fellow fine dining aficionados. Why, it would be an honor. Cool. Well, congrats on that. And there's the Dorado, the City of Gold quest, and the missing, and the painting side quest, which are both one stage long, which usually means they're a little bit trickier to do. So now, we've done most of the region. Which means... Oh, hello. Oh, that's right, there's this guy who needs help with his dad. Which I think there's actually some intel in the tavern. I don't know why I think that, just get the feeling there is. Okay, maybe not. Alright, well, for now, our goal is to complete the Jotun side quest, which either means killing it or capturing it. And I don't know about you, but given that we've already done most of our, like, first row goals for today, I feel like doing a little bit of a challenge. Let's hunt a giant.
Want a tangle, huh? All right.
How's everyone looking, like, skill-wise? Aha! Poison, Vivify, Aerostorm, or Thunderbird. I feel like single-target revive is something we might need in this fight. Hello, what was that? Ooh, resist ailments. Very helpful. Alright. Frost Giant. Let's see how big it is. Oh, I'm so scared.
I will battle.
What are you up to?
I will not be thy prey. Come in, if thou darest.
Nothing. Oh my god. Okay, if you ever want to know how wildly out of place my brain is, let me put into perspective what just happened in my head. We were talking about the Ice Jotun, and my brain immediately started to wander, like, oh, Jotun, like the fucking, there's an enemy like that in Dragon Quest XI. And obviously, Jotun is a term for giants in Norse mythos, both of which being referring to Norse mythos. And then for some reason, because at the same time I was also contemplating things for the game, I thought about changing Alfin's class to the Merchant, just so we have every class and every element covered. Because, you know, we don't have wind on us, and that's... Maybe it'll be weak to wind, and maybe we need that. Who knows? And then I started thinking about Norse spears, which made me think of God of War Ragnarok. We're not even halfway done, by the way. So while thinking of God of War Ragnarok, I remembered the spear you get in that game, which is made from the ring Draupnir. And Draupnir was one of several, like, special gifts that were given in a bet between them and Loki, the dwarven blacksmiths in actual Norse mythos. And then I remembered that during the process, like, they bet Loki that if they could make better treasures than him, they'd cut off his head. So he cheated during it and bit one of them on the head. And apparently this was while they were making Mjolnir, so it wasn't perfect. And I thought, oh, that's odd. Why in Mythos would they intentionally give the Norse god, like, an imperfect weapon? And I realized that might be representative of the fact that lightning appears and sounds at different times. And that thought gave me so much shock, I just cried out, whoa, in the middle of all that. Congratulations. You now understand what went through my head and what I have to deal with on a daily basis. Holy shit. All of that in like 15 seconds. Oh my god. I like actually made myself kind of dizzy with that. Danger lurking in the shadows. I'm not fucking scared. Ooh, cutscene? Well, I guess it doesn't have a proper model.
If thou art ready, then so am I.
The Jotun is roused
My
from
turn now.
slumber. Okay, covered in ice and rocks, you're probably very smashable. So I imagine they want us to go at it with, like, axes or something heavy. Or maybe stabs. Damn. Alright, we got
Let
multiple
the
axe
hunt
people on the team,
begin.
at least. Yep, it was right on that front. If you're weak to axes... Daggers?
I appreciate it.
I've not been able to remember this entire time, whether it's in the list axes then daggers or daggers then axes. Okay, now we have a problem. Pop some injurious dust. Because fire-based attack, pretty useful.
How do you like this?
Of course it's weak to fire, that just makes sense. Alright, Firestorm. The Jotun is broken, which gives Hanit an opening.
Come in, if
What are the
thou
odds that they have
darest.
the same weakness? I'm gonna take a gamble here. If the Jotun is weak to swords, which would be very convenient, then maybe the Ice Elementals are as well, which means that this might also break them. I was right on the Jotun, wrong on the Ice Elementals. Fine, fair enough. Okay, let's go for some luminescence, because I feel like that's also a weakness of
May the
theirs.
sacred flame shine
Perfect,
forth.
because sunlight melts ice. Makes sense.
Bring it on.
Not for the Jotun himself. Let's go last stand for some group damage. Ooh, or... Yeah!
You're not getting away.
Set up the buffs. Set up the buffs.
My turn.
Let's do this.
Burn, baby, burn! That's 2,000 in the back,
My
1,000 in the front. Love to see it.
Prepare yourself.
Have a little more, why don't ya?
Sacred flame shine forth.
Come,
Now,
holding
Hanit,
back
what am I
nothing.
thinking for you? He is weak to swords. You do have some other options. Okay, so none of these can be tamed, so I just have to kill you. Good. That saves a lot of problems for me. Giant boar. That is the last use of it, but it will hit hard, and I think it'll be worth it. I get the feeling these guys might be weak to spears. We'll see. Nope, still did a shitload of damage, though. Jesus.
Here goes. Let's get down to work.
Okay, what am I thinking here? I don't have Arrow Storm, so Last Stand's probably the best option. Kabonk! The ice of the Jotun's body grows thick, and they have group ice magic. Okay, makes sense, but mildly inconvenient. Ooh, they're putting the hurt on Hanit.
Here goes nothing.
Okay, Alphen. Purifying Dust is a bit much. We just need Soothing Dust. All allies, big
Try
heal.
this.
Perfect.
Out of
Now-
my way.
Ah, you're low on SP. I should have considered that.
I appreciate it. Really?
Oh, they are weak to daggers. Let's go.
Well then,
Little luminescence. It's not bows for the elementals, is it?
Letting the hunt begin.
It's either bows or stabs. They're elemental, so I feel like they'd probably be weak to stabs. Which means Hanit has nothing that can hit them particularly hard. So instead, go for a sweep. Hit the Jotun a little bit.
My turn.
Okay, Therion having Steel SP that's good against these guys is massive. I'm gonna try and whittle down this
I
one.
appreciate it. Really?
Perfect.
What next?
Let's try Arrow Storm. You never know. If it does turn out to be good. Like, it is also just like big hit, wide area, lots of damage, you know? It's useful.
My turn now.
Okay, Holy Light on the one in the front.
Oh,
Firion's got a
light.
good chunk of SP back. That's good news.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna try this. Because if it's anything like the Injurious Dust, Ruinous Seed with Nox Root should be Fire Element. Oh, it even tells me! Look at that! And I believe it either hits harder or multiple times. Instead... Yeah, let's just take you out.
How do you like this?
Nope, it's multiple times, same amount of damage. Shit. Ooh, got hit with the big freeze. Don't kill Hanit. We need her. Okay, that's manageable. Ophelia, big heal would be great right about now.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Solid, we'll take it. I think we try and finish you off with this and get Therion even more SP back. 9. It'll do.
Letting the hunt begin.
Hanit, you go for... Just have Lynn tear him a bit. You know, tear him up a little. It's tearing him apart inside.
Here goes nothing.
Letting
Oh,
my
Hanit,
arrow
I
fly
love...
and
This
true.
is like... That patience trick is one of the most broken skills in the game. Single target damage, that's fine. Therion can get...
I appreciate it. Really?
Good. I did a lot of damage, and it's probably almost dead, which means I think I can rely on Lynn to get the kill here without boosting. Damn it! Oh, I was banking on that. Hanit might be dead. Yeah, she's dead. Damn. Okay, that's fine. This is why we brought the single target revive, just in case.
Bring it on. That's what I'm here for.
Yep, exactly, Alphen. That is what you are here for. Okay. Trying to optimize this. You're gonna armor corrosive this guy.
I see through the defenses.
Hanit. You hit him once with an axe. Good.
All right.
Alphen. Take aim.
You're not getting away.
I wish I could give Hanit the attack up first, but if we let this thing live, it's going to kill her. Holy Light. How are you still alive, sir? You've been red for like the past couple thousand damage. Oh, that's incredibly lucky. Thank
Out
you,
of my way.
Ophelia. She went back to finish the job. Okay. Wildfire with Scholar, honestly not a bad play.
Don't play.
Decent damage, we'll take it. Alphen. What can we do with Alphen? Alphen either amputate or last stand might be huge here. Probably amputate because I don't want to risk playing around with health too much. On the other hand, you have defense down, I have crit rate up, and you're weak to swords. Which means this is probably the best damage I've got right now.
Watching my blade dancing.
4,000 health, you'll love
Here
to
goes
see it.
nothing. Let's get down to work.
Okay, we're gonna go for... He's not even at half yet. I can't be playing risky. We need to go for amputate. 2k, good.
I'll
Manageable.
not be defeated. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Everyone's like... Alphen and Hanit are really low on SP, like concerningly
Letting
so.
my arrow fly
Ah,
and
wonderful.
Letting my arrow fly
Armor's
and
getting
true.
thicker. Ugh. At least it spent its turn doing that. That would have been a lot more problematic. Okay. It's at half. Great. That's amazing.
Here goes nothing.
Well then,
Can we try
roll my
dark?
cloak.
Yeah, that was risky. I think it actually is weak to wind last.
Out of my way.
Unless it's weak to lightning, which really doesn't make sense, but, I mean, I wouldn't entirely disbelieve it. Alright, there's no way we're breaking it this turn before it gets an attack off. So, we buy our time, have Ophelia heal us up even further.
Bring about a miracle of healing.
Honey goes for the basic attack, Alphen goes for the basic attack.
next?
Next turn, we should be able to drop him into the break zone. At least he's not summoning more allies. Uh-oh! That's concerning, though.
Here goes nothing.
Okay.
Come
Oh,
in,
honey,
if
you
thou
just
darest.
proved so much fucking things in our favor. That's great. I have no clue what I'm trying to... No, that's exactly what I didn't need, actually. You went from saving us to screwing us in the same breath. Hanit! Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Think. The way to get the most damage out this turn is to maximize Hanit's attack power. So Armor Corrosive, Lion Dance, Cross Strike.
I'll do my best. This is the lion dance.
I'd love if it was max
enough.
boost, but that's not on the table. Cross Strike, baby! 5k, let's go!
Alrighty.
You know what? No, you're at full health. Last stand will do the least damage possible. Now, all of our health is looking fine, so just getting your damage output as high as possible is the best option. Chop, chop! Another 2k on top. Okay, we're getting him low. He's got to be close to red by this point. Ooh, that one. Not fun. He's at red. Okay. Let's see. The most efficient way to do damage right now.
I'm ready. Are you?
This might be stupid, but it also might work.
I'll do my best.
Please tell me we have, like, one Fire Soul Stone. Yes, we have several. Burn, you bastard! Okay, new problem. Hanit is nowhere near at full strength, and I don't think we can get, like, a good attack out either. Lind might be able to do some damage, but she's currently quite lacking. I think we just use that to buy some time, really. We shouldn't be worrying too much about damage.
Don't play.
Instead, what we're going to do...
Here we go.
Let's see, who needs the most? Hanit is missing 1,700, Piron's missing 1,200, so probably should go to Hanit.
That'll do her.
And then Ophelia boosts to the max, heal more.
Prepare yourself. Bring about a miracle of healing.
Perfect. Alright, you bastard. We got you on the ropes.
Burn.
Here's an idea I should have thought of
Let
sooner.
my arrow fly and true.
Hanit, you chip away at him, because you don't have much SP left. Oh, wonderful.
My turn now.
Okay.
Ah!
We're gonna do this. Lion Dance for
This
Hanit.
is the lion dance.
It is better than nothing.
Here goes
And then-
nothing.
Alphen, we gave you this move specifically for this purpose.
Take it easy.
Leg hold trap.
Out of my way.
We're gonna Firestorm this turn, and then next turn, I think we go for Wildfire plus Peacock Struck, because Hanit does not have that much attack power. It's a shame we don't have a way to lower elemental defense.
Here goes nothing.
I'll do my best. The peacock struck.
Because we're going from 2 moderately powerful hits to 1 extremely powerful hit.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Boop. That's it. Keep beating them down, Hanit.
What?
What if she just killed him here?
Bring it on.
Before Theron even had a chance. This actually might. Yep, there we go. GG!
Try again.
Good fight. He put up a hell of a struggle. I liked him. He was cool. Alright, now it's back to Flames Grace. Nope, that's still Snow. Hello, sir. I got you the Horn of a Jotun. No idea how powerful it is or important it is, but it should give you what you need. I'll be. Is that the Horn of a Jotun? This kind of proof, then surely my theories will start to have some weight. I'll be able to find a patron and continue my research. Little is known about the Jotun. They're elusive creatures, so much so that many doubt they even truly exist. This horn, oh, it's in beautiful condition. A specimen like this will change some minds at last. When I was only a boy, a scholar passed through the town where I was living. He was on a journey, but he told me tales of ice-covered giants living in a frozen land. His tales are what started me on this path as a scholar. I was only a boy then. If I ever knew the man's name, I certainly don't recall it any longer. Still, if my memories are no lie and he was truly the man I thought him to be, then I imagine he must be out there somewhere, looking for giants even now. Now it's time I get back to my own work. Thank you so much for this great boon. No problem, bud. Anytime. Calamity Spear. Holy shit. I'll check that in a second. I'll be right back. Alright, what the hell is this spear, and why is it called Calamity? Ah, that's why. High power, low accuracy. Alright, well, I'm not using that. Thank you. That being said, I want to go try something. Before we return to the endless mountain of side quests. I want to know if this is like Octopath 2, and certain bosses become catchable after you beat them in their dungeon. 'Cause if it is, I would like to try and catch the Ice Jotun. He mentioned that there are rare species, which means there's definitely more than that one.
This is the beginning of your end.
Yeah, not interested, fellas. Sorry. A little too flimsy for my taste. So yeah, we're just gonna run around and take a look. It won't be long. I promise we're not gonna do it to the end of the stream.
Standest
Ooh.
thou against me?
Hello again?
Then be hunted.
Ooh.
Letting the hunt beginning.
Okay. Might boost Aerostorm. That has the best chance of taking this thing out because it has multiple hits with moderate damage and decent accuracy. Alfin will then be the one to leg hold trap it. Assuming it survives. Oh, okay. Or you just two-shot it. Dang, Hide. My god, she's actually getting broken.
I honor thee, my quarry.
Well, shit. Alright, team. Good work. My gosh. I'm not sure if it still applies in this game, but another reason I wanted to have Hunter on the team is that in Octopath 2, there's a passive skill the Hunter gets where they increase the chance of rare enemies like Kate Siths popping up. I don't know if it's a passive skill she gets at, like, the final rank of Hunter.
Come on,
Oh my
I've got
god, but I think it might be an
better
innate thing for her. Holy shit, this was the right decision. Okay. Okay, think. If I try and stab you
I
twice.
appreciate it.
Okay, neither hit. That's fine, because I have another idea.
Might.
Does Panther Dance change turn order for Hanit? Not this turn. Damn it. You get away this time, cat. Lucky bastard.
What next?
Also, bear.
All right.
What next?
I wonder if I can catch him. That'd be a fun little addition to the team. I did burn through quite a
Here
few
goes nothing.
options, so... Let's just go with one level of boost amputate. Try not to one-shot it, we're trying to catch it.
Let's.
Perfect. Staff physical damage. That's incredibly valuable. There's almost no moves that I know of that do that, so having that at all is insane. Games can actually chip away at enemies who have a staff weakness. Okay, I'm gonna save out, like, right here. And then we just throw the RNG around, see what happens. We just take our time, examine our characters a little,
There is
and
no
learn more
choice.
about them.
My turn.
I'm still so mad about the fucking mute incident yesterday. Because I'm not gonna lie, I missed out on sharing one of, I think, the funniest bits I have ever done on stream. Which is why I started editing these VODs down. Because I want to get to that and recreate it at least that, you know?
Want a tango, huh?
Hello, you're weird.
Here
These
we
freaks.
go. This calls for
Big smash. Okay, I'm guessing the light wisp in the back is weak to... probably dark. I mean, that's the obvious option. The birds, though. Yeah, they need fire. What is that freaking blob up? Big damage, that's what. About 1,000, actually.
Well then.
Wow!
A moonlight
Okay,
waltz.
Moonlight Waltz. Dark is the last element possible, so you might be weak to ice
What
or
next?
wind. I'm not sure. Oh, the birds are weak to arrows. That's huge news. Wonderful.
Letting my arrow fly and true. I will cut him down.
There go the curators. Okay, what are we thinking? I genuinely feel like ice is believable. Yeah, let's go. Shining. Oh. Fantastic horror
All
movie.
right.
I don't know, I've never seen it. I don't do horror, generally. Really just isn't my thing. And now, we dance.
My turn.
Let's do this.
Freeze!
Here's
Can we bypass
Down
that
to
physical
work.
defense? That's the question. I don't know.
Cool off.
But if anyone can, it's Hanit. Or we could just capture the sucker.
Holding back nothing.
Hold on. 75% chance is a decent odds. Group light element. We have that on Ophelia. I don't think she's going to be able to do much damage with physical skills. I think that's like kind of this thing's gimmick. So I say we just go for the capture. 75%. Yeah, let's go.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Alright, and then we just pop some like plums here and there to keep everyone well fed and up to snuff. And we keep looking. I feel like there is some treasure around here I've missed. So, in general, exploration is by no means a bad thing.
I'll make this
Another
quick.
fucking Kate Sith! What is happening today?
My turn.
Like, I can't hit it, but... Oh, it's not a Kate Sith, it's just a Kate. My bad. But, like, still... Oh! This idiot, you stuck around.
A torrent of arrows.
Oh, that's amazing. They can stick around. They go for grooming sometimes, which does heal damage they take, but as long as I have overwhelming physical attack on my side, it's not a problem.
This is the lion dance.
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
I appreciate it.
Really? See? I know what I'm doing.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Who do we feel like is good with this cold? I feel like Hanit and Ophelia, very fine with it, have absolutely no problem. Hanit just knows how to deal with, like, environmental issues in general, and Ophelia grew up in this, so obviously. Alphen, I think he's, like, putting on, like, a brave face, you know? He's definitely feeling chilly, but he's smart enough to, you know, double up, wear all the layers he needs, and make sure that he doesn't get sick. Therion does not shut up, doesn't stop whining. Whoa!
Feel a thing.
Who gave him legs?
Well then,
Okay, I don't like these odds, so we're just gonna book it. See you guys. It's that frickin' Glob. He's an annoying little bastard. Especially when I don't have Icewind on Therion. Or was it Blizzard? It's not that far from it, though. Yeah, Hani doesn't get the passive equipable support skill, but I genuinely feel like she has a better chance of running into them than most. Highly powerful bow attack on all of those. We'll see. We'll see how highly powerful your bow attack is. Of course, that is assuming we actually do find this Jotun.
flame protect
Okay,
us.
I can work with this. Well, I bet those are also Ice Sentinels, so... Burn?
Burn.
Oh, sorry, Guardian. My mistake.
What next? I will cut him down.
Weak to swords. Very good.
I'll do my best. This is the lion dance.
And Alphen, how about
Here
you
we
pop a
go.
last stand real quick so we can see if they're all weak to axes? Not all of them. Only the one in the back. Okay. So then...
I'll do my best.
Yeah, this is probably the most efficient way to go about it. Just turn Therion into a volatile nuke.
Let
Boop. Clean and simple. You'll love to
the
see it.
hunt endeth.
Just open up this, the light knight. Nice. I think what we want to do is we want to go to the platform where the Ice Jotun appeared before and just, like, run around there.
Want a tangle, huh?
Oh, this is an easy one. This makes my life very easy, actually. Burn!
Burn.
Now, the question is, what else are you weak to? Probably light. That's usually how it goes. Ow!
I'll do my
Could
best.
you not?
Oh, sacred light.
You're not weak to light. Surprising. It's either wind or lightning.
What next?
Doesn't look like it's gonna matter that much.
Here we go.
Ah, weak to bows. Okay, okay.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then Arrow Storm's actually worth it.
Yeah! A torrent of arrows!
Ooh, they took out Ophelia and Therion. Holy shit, I got way too big for my britches. Oh god, wait, it goes first. Okay. Leg hold trap.
Take it easy.
I think an injurious seed breaks it. Oh, honey, you actual legend. God, that's such a broken ability. Okay, we want Therion back. No, Ophelia. Ophelia because she can heal.
My
What we do
turn now.
first is... I'm thinking... There.
Have this.
Then Hanit... What can Hanit do? Yeah, there's no way that's happening. Heal up yourself just in case this idea of mine doesn't work. Because Althen still has Concoct. I don't have a ruinous seed. Fuck. Okay. That's fine, because we can do first aid on yourself, and then we should be fine.
That'll do her.
Okay. Recovered. Albeit narrowly.
Letting the hunt begin.
She can actually bypass its physical defense. That's kind of impressive.
There.
God, I hate these elementals. Such bastards.
All right. Let's get down to work.
Bypass it. 424. That's fine.
Prepare yourself.
Just the basic heal wounds across the board. Let's try not to let anyone drop too low. And then Therion. Burn! Burn!
Let's
True strike.
Carefully shoot through.
Good, clean win. Ugh.
Its fight with
I'm
courage.
just saying, that was nothing. That was anything but clean. I nearly died several times. Okay, let's get back to that main platform. I really want to see if this thing exists here.
This is the beginning.
I don't think it
of
does. I'm starting to think that they may not be as willing to give that to us. I swear, I remember being able to capture, like, boss-type enemies in these areas. Okay. Hello, Mr. Ice Jotun. Would you like a rematch?
Standest thou against me?
Yeah, we may have to,
Then
we have
be
to take a
hunted.
couple swings at this.
Come in, if thou darest.
Oh, okay, we're not actually guaranteed to get away. Alright, fair enough. I guess that was a bit assuming of me. But it's not like they're that tough, so... Look, they're doing 80 damage to Therion, who is easily the glassiest character. I'm gonna do a fireball here, so we can then do SP steal, and then just get Therion fully recharged on the guy in the back.
Never missing.
And then hopefully we can have him do share SP with Hani to keep her
Alright.
like nice and high.
I'll do my best.
Cursed me, I'm not really thinking far ahead about what I'm going to do with the curators,
Let
but I'm
my
not
arrow
worried.
fly and true.
What?
Holding back nothing.
Because this is what we'll do. See? 2,000 damage, like it's freaking nothing.
Try this.
Then steal your soul from your body. 75 SP, immediately back.
Here we
Let's go.
Alrighty.
You know what? Just a rain of arrows.
Hey.
Oh, that guy's actually tanky enough
I'll
to
do my
withstand
best.
Alpha's
Here I
bow,
go.
which I just realized he probably doesn't have a very good one.
Sacred light.
That, you know, in retrospect, that makes sense. You know what? While we're at it,
Keep it up.
aw, that's oddly soft for him.
I'll do
Wait,
my best.
keep it up. You got this, champ. Come on. Show this fool who's
All right.
boss. Wait, no,
What next?
I was expecting gentle Therion. What the hell? I love that.
Thou didst fight with courage.
Alright, let's see. Give it a few rounds up here, and if it doesn't seem like we're getting anywhere, I'll pull up the list and get the rest of the side quests done in the first towns.
Want to tangle, huh?
Ah, not you again.
My turn now.
Letting us begin.
I'm starting to think he might not be here. You know, I could also just look it up and save us all a lot of time. Ice, Jotun, Octopath, Traveler, 1. Let's see. I do not think he can be captured. Yeah. It seems like he can't, it can only be accessed during the Slumbering Giant side story, so it straight up does not exist. I don't think. Yeah, okay. There is no chance to encounter it. So, yeah. Wait, what? This location is a direct reference to a test cell bearing the same name in the influential fantasy game The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim. The Jotun within the Hoarfrost Grotto closely resembles a Frost Atronach. One of these Atronachs can be found in the Skyrim's Hoarfrost Grotto. Oh! That's kind of cool. Okay, well. Nothing we want is here, so back to side quests. Should pull up like a list of them. That'd probably help. There's 101 in total in Octopath Traveler. Jesus! Alright, fine. Alright, first, let's get Sir Miles done and dusted. He is the one guy we're missing. Travel to the Flamesgrave's Cathedral and use Inquire or Scrutinize to glean the knowledge rumors of a Knight Ardent. Got it! We talk a lot about these four we have on the team. I feel like I'm starting to leave the others behind. You know what? For the rest of the stream, I'll use the others. Change up the party proper. Actually get others some experience. Oh my god, I didn't realize they fell so far behind. Holy shit! Alright. Damn. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get you... Let's get you all the appropriate jobs. I'm thinking... Cyrus as the thief, because that's just great to get him to steal SP. You... Either Scholar or Apothecary. Oh, wait, there's actually... There are quite a few good options for you. Hold on. There, you have learned all the skills from this and all the passive skills as well, so now we can swap that off of you. And what can we give Honey? What would be good for her? Her on Apothecary would be a nice combo, just so she has some, like, axe skills. Without having to worry too much about her equipment loadout. Do we just double up on Scholar? Our elemental coverage is going to be insane. We're lacking Dark and Light. Tressifer Dancer isn't actually a bad idea. She does have some good, like, buff tricks that'd be nice to apply to as many people as possible. Yeah, we'll go for it. And then... Ulbrich, we can give you... What are we missing? We have axes, lances, swords, bows, staves, daggers... You and Apothecary, Scholar and Thief, Dancer and Merchant. I guess we're... Really? I guess he does have a lot of buff tricks. Yeah, because we're gonna want, like, someone to heal. Then optimize you as well. Okay. I should be strong enough to clear out anything around this area that could possibly threaten them. So I'm not too worried. Hello. Ooh. Fuck, Alphin's just better for gathering info, too. Hey, this kind of sucks. Because if we need someone to, like, guide with us, we're in trouble. There we go. Don't worry, Miles. I've got your back. And the truth shall be heard. Eventually. What do we do if we run out of, like, if we actually finish all the side quests in the first area? I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far. Alright, Miles. Go and live your best life. You say you met with a companion of my father's? His fellow knights held him in high regard. There must be some mistake. He was trusted by his superiors and the men serving alongside him, to say nothing of the common folk. While he lived, my father would not speak with me of what happened when he was stripped of his cloak. I even cursed him to his face. I told him that he had brought shame upon the name of the Knights Ardent. I still remember how he stared at me, silent and unmoving, when I said such horrid things to him. How could I have not seen it, though? Of course there must have been some circumstances that forced his hand. The Knights Ardent are tasked with the sacred duty of protecting the pilgrims who huddle in the light of the sacred flame. I knew my father would not have abandoned them. I knew that he must be the sort of man I always believed him to be. Thank you, good traveler. I found a new purpose in my service as one of the Knights Ardent. While I travel this realm in service to duty, I shall see if I cannot retrace my father's steps and find the truth of what happened to him. Perhaps we'll meet again yet. Until we do, friend. Good luck to that kid. Alright, first area cleared here. We did all the ones in Swarky. Boulder Fall is clear. Clearbrook is clear? Did I finish Clearbrook? I think I did. Yeah, this is a small town. There's not much going on in here. Sunland's also clear. We helped the guy find Lori, so it's just the Flatlands and Clearbrook. Or Rippletide. Okay, what the hell's up with this rando? Coastlands. Love unrequited. I do need provoke. Or guide. Use the challenge provoke path action to duel Tony. Tail ends once the traveler either loses or flees the duel. Use the guide or lore path on Tony's mother located next to the inn. Oh no! Oh yeah, we gotta shame this man. Hold up. Let's get Ophelia out here. Don't do anything you wouldn't want to do in front of your mother, chat. That is the lesson of this. So she's next to the inn, it says. Which is down here? Hello?
Greetings.
Yeah, okay. I'm embarrassed to be his mother. When I find him, I'll have some words for him, alright? Yeah, I'll bet. Hey, you wanna show those words? Why do you know Ice Storm? Ah, the cold disapproval of a parent. I beg of you, Matilda, have pity on this poor yeah, get over it, bud. How many times must I say no? Enough, Tony! Uh-oh. Gulp? Mother? Whatever are you... The girl isn't interested in you. It's as clear as day. Oh, that is pathetic. This pathetic display does nothing but bring shame to you and our whole family. You're coming with me, Tony. Clearly you need a lesson on how to treat a woman. Just grabs him by the ear. Forgive me, mother dearest. I promised I'll be a good boy. Thank God, he really is just an incel. What a pathetic excuse for a man. Oh my fucking God, that's funny. Okay. All that's left is the Flatlands. What do we do if I can finish this? I guess just grind. Do some fighting, some exploring, some battling. Alright, Flatlands. There was one quest there was two. City of Gold and the Prodigious Painting. Side story. Inquire. The Scholarly Youth. Top of the east staircase off the main plaza. Okay. Scrutinize has about a 60% chance, and Inquire requires level 40, which, not happening. Is it this guy? I didn't bring Cyrus with me. I took him off the team for Ophelia. Damn it. I am quite the fool, aren't I? There we go. That's better. Now everyone's actually got decent equipment, too. Alright, where were we? 60% success rate, sir! The Song of Socrath. That is not what I was looking for. Is it a different man on the stairs? Hello? The Jelly Peanut. What the... Are you the young man? No, that's not it either. Maybe I got the town wrong. Oh, hello. Oh, travel to Marcelin. Where that? I actually don't think we're there yet. Are we? It's not this place, is it? No, that's Wellspring. Yeah, okay, so that's straight up not doable yet. What about the prodigious painting, then? You can steal it or guide the person who has it. You're in Saints Bridge. Now that I have access to. Near the bridge, south of the save point. Or use guide on the person, which takes level 5, which is incredibly easy to do. But that does mean we need to bring Ophelia back again. Whoops. Where's the tavern? Up here. This is not the tavern. Damn it. I find myself once again horribly confused. Oh, it must be further in town. Duh. It's gotta be here, right? Yeah, there it is. Hello there, gentlemen. I need a priestess again. Sorry, I keep taking her out of the frickin' bench. Now, it should be just outside of town. I feel like since joining the team, Ophelia has discovered she actually has quite a bit of a temper. She did not think people could drive her this crazy. And yet, here we are. Ah! My god, he was secretly a monster.
Step right up.
Fiend!
I'll do my best.
This ain't a goofy-looking party if I've ever seen one. What? I feel like turning Tressa into a dancer has accidentally created Agnea's prototype. You know what I mean? There you go. Pardon me, I'm going to be guiding you to a certain man who is very interested in your work. I hope this gets him the success he's looking for, because he definitely seems like he's struggling a little bit, this guy. One thing I also love when it comes to, like, making things up for games and characters in games is I love imagining combat choreography. Especially when it's, like, people working together. That is so much fun to just visualize and imagine. Ah, music cut. I found you at last. So you are the creator of my most beloved landscapes. I suppose I am. You've bought a great number of my paintings, haven't you? Of course, I'm perhaps your greatest fan. Is that right? Well, it's terribly flattering. I've decided I must move on from my dreams of being an artist. What? Why? I demand to know the reason why. I was told that my paintings are stale. I have nothing to recommend them. That's nonsense. How can anyone fail to see how wonderful your paintings are? Your paintings stale. Nothing to recommend them. They are pure and true. And any who would deny that is simply too evil-hearted to see it. Pure? Is that really what you think? I do. When I look at the landscapes that you paint, I can see just how you feel. Looking at the landscape as you see it moves me deeply. That pure emotion is what makes your paintings so formidable. It's nothing like those flashy pieces of so-called art that sacrifice their soul for the sake of appearing original. Your art remains true to your soul, and it shows. Thank you. I never thought I would hear such praise. Is that so? Why don't I serve as your patron then? I will support you so that you might continue to pursue your art. Are you quite certain? Of course, I've told you that I am your greatest fan. I beg you to continue making art for my sake. Would you do that for me? It is an unimaginable honor to even be asked. I would be delighted to. Cute! I must thank you for the part you played in this meeting as well. If it weren't for you, I might have lost my favorite artist ever. And thus, Patreon was born. 14,000 leaves. Yeah, I'll just take that and leave. Aha! Alright. That is, I believe, every single side quest we can currently do in the first areas of the game. So what should we do instead? Honestly, just a good, simple grind session is probably what we need the most right now. Because these three are so far behind. Like, devastatingly so. In fact, actually, let me check our SP. So you can learn amputation, which is good. We want that on you. Oh, forgot to bring back Cyrus again. Every time. Ah! Here. Nice. Now, if I can, I want to do the most important thing for Tressa, which is, yep. Nope. Wildering Grace, Night Ode for coverage, and then, yeah. I can show you guys a little bit about Octopath grinding, because I feel like that's probably going to be important. So the deal with grinding in Octopath is that usually it fucking sucks. Like, honestly, I'm glad that we got all these dungeons out of the way, because now there are, like, just much better options for speeding up the process. But the real trick is not necessarily entirely available yet. See, what you need to do, and what you want to do, is just scour the world and wait for a Kate Sith to pop up, which they have been doing a lot lately. They seem to pop up especially common in the Frostlands, so we should probably be doing this here. So let's fast travel there. So there are three conditions for like the optimal Octopath grinding strat. First off, you need a Dancer with Bewildering Grace, you need someone who has Leg Hold Trap, and you need the ability to strike first, which is given, two of which are given by the Hunter. In addition to that, you kind of want somebody who can do, like, some decent damage.
You a lesson.
Or, like, honestly, Aerostorm's probably your best bet. So here, let me give you a little glimpse at how this works.
Victory shall be.
So what you want to do, right,
Now,
is if the Kate Sith appears, you want to be able to strike first, because then you can get some turns out, you know, ahead of time. You want to activate Leg Hold Trap on it and guarantee that it acts at the end of turn. This will give you about 2 full turns of just actions that you can perform.
an interesting. I think not.
The battle is true. I think not.
Let
Now,
my arrow fly
in this
true.
game, I have yet to find a means of getting extra BP at the start of battle, so it's not entirely guaranteed that it's even possible. But what you really want is to get to that second turn and have your Dancer have the maximum boost possible. Like we're about to do with Tressa.
Come in, if thou darest.
Now then, I think not.
An interesting dilemma. I think not.
The reason you do this is because the Dancer skill, Bewildering Grace, has a chance to multiply gained experience by 2, 5, 10, 25, 50, and 100. I might be wrong on 25 and 50, but I know there's a 10 and I know there's a 100. And this chance is very slightly increased only at max boost. So what you do is you pop this and you just hope. Oh. I've not seen that one before, that's new. And it just might not straight up work. Honestly, this might be a bad idea
I will not be
because
thy prey.
we kind of want someone else to be the
Let my arrow fly and true.
merchant, because that's another effective method of getting enough BP out the gate.
Coming.
But yeah, ideally, you first turn, pop that in Bewildering Grace as much as possible, and then you just
A torrent of arrows.
wipe the field
Thou didst
as
fight
fast
with
as you can.
courage.
And if you're lucky, if you're really lucky, you can get 100,000 experience in a single fight, even at the start of the game. I'm gonna give you Last Stand just for like a group axe attack coverage. And I think that's it for now. So yeah. We're probably gonna have Hanit and maybe Ulberich clean the field as we go. Just because they're our best physical attackers right now.
It's a good day for battle.
It depends on what enemies show up. If it's something that we can
Let the
actually
hunt
deal with, then, I
beginning.
mean, obviously.
Let's do this! Darkness!
Have at you.
Darkness! I am scary! I fucking love her so much.
With
She's
each
so,
battle,
like,
I grow
just
stronger.
baby-coded. She doesn't have, like, a fucking evil bone in her body at all. No matter what she says. Oh, I love Tressa.
Letting us beginning. What next?
Alright, what can we make happen here? About Lynn just sweeping him. Okay, or just pounce and... I mean, why not?
Now then, I will cut you down.
Honestly, Ulbrich with Cleric is by no means a bad idea, just because this man has, like, no SP. We could use that plus 50. Pretty easily. Be very
The
helpful.
winds of fortune are howling!
Oh, flames, rage!
Yeah, unfortunately, we did not give him a Firestorm, which means that we're kind of stuck dealing with this for a while. Burn!
Ghostly fire burns. Not bad.
Given that this place is level 11, banking on Kaesis is a little bit risky. It might be more efficient to go to that untouched sanctum near Rippletide. Whoop, almost forgot you. But yeah, as for, like, actual complicated strategy, I don't know. For, like,
Time to
actual
teach
fights.
you a lesson.
Grinding, though, it seems to be pretty much the same.
Now then, I will cut you down.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Sweep! And then
My turn now.
shadows.
Darkness!
I can't take her seriously. I just can't.
Here I go!
She's too cute.
Darkness!
She sounds like a Kingdom Hearts character.
Got more than you bargained for.
Oh, man. Where were we? We talked earlier about, like, which characters can handle the cold. I feel like Ulbrich has no issue with any climate. Like, he will grin and bear it no matter what it takes. Tressa, however, very sensitive in both directions. And Cyrus,
Time to teach you a lesson.
he doesn't complain about it, mostly because he doesn't notice, and then he
Let
passes
my arrow
out.
fly and
Absolute. That's it. That's it. He doesn't realize. He gets, like, too distracted.
What to do?
Well, poke. I'm gonna try and go for Bewildering Grace again, just because it is the most efficient option.
Have at you.
Hit him on the head.
letting my arrow fly.
Given that there are actually stabs meant for physical attacks, honestly, it may not be a bad idea to have Ulbrich as a cleric. There may be potential to that. Alright, Tressa, you defend. Make sure you go first.
Victory shall be mine.
And then just, like, keep walking on there. Because why not? Alright, let's try this.
I won't hold back. Let's see what happens.
No effect. Okay, and just kills him before we get to see the rest of it. That is also a risk that I had not accounted for. Another reason we probably shouldn't be grinding in the lowest level area that we have access to. If that's the case, then yeah, we should go back to the Untouched Sanctum. Also, I am going to change one thing. We got him Steel SP, which is great, but I honestly think Merchant's probably the better pick for him right now. We can leave you as Dancer, because, I mean, that is useful. Beyond that, I think it's fine. Rest. Trade Tempest. And that's probably the best we're going to get for you for a bit. All of these moves are good. Hired Help requires money, which we actually do have a decent amount of. Not by the time we come back next week, though. I guarantee you I'm blowing all of that on infinite items. Probably plums more than anything, just to, like, keep our recovery options high.
Time to teach you a
Oh, what could you be weak to, I wonder? Fire.
Let's do this.
What next?
The way they, like, handle these common enemy types is interesting. It, like... Oh, Lind, please go for the sweep. Ah, damn it. Oh, that just killed it. Alright, sure.
The battle is truly joined. I will cut you down!
What was I about to say? Right. By having this many variations of a simple enemy,
Oh, flames!
the basic ones will be custom tailored to the
You should have
characters at that you have at the very start. But then they can improve those as the level of difficulty increases with new party members and just cover more ailments. And they typically relate directly to who you would find next door. It's very intelligently laid out. These devs thought about everything. It blows me away, like, every time. How much depth and love there is breathed into this masterpiece. I'm gonna guess that not many of you are a fan of fire or lightning.
I will cut you down!
Or swords. That's also an option.
Let's do this. Yeah! Time to
I'll
close
admit,
up
I just
shop.
didn't think of that one. Oh, they're actually that low level. I didn't realize we're getting like 10 experience for each fight. Yeah, no, we'll just keep running.
Step right up.
It's nice to get all the weaknesses lined up, though.
Victory
I appreciate
shall
that for
be
Cyrus.
mine.
There also definitely seems to be like a sharp decline in experience gain based on like level gap. I feel like it would have been closer to 15 or 20 if we were like actually on par with these guys. Now, the Untouched Sanctum.
Time to teach you a lesson.
Why does Cyrus
My
always
turn
start with
now.
a dad pun? It gives me the same vibe as Pro ZD's skit of like, I think that enemy got the point.
I've done my research on you.
Victory shall be mine.
I think the enemy saw my hat. Fucking. I had to rewatch some of those. That man's fucking hilarious. Such a good voice actor too. top of the line range on that guy. It actually blows me away. I can only dream of being that capable someday. I hope. I want to get there eventually. As opposed to never, you know.
It's my turn now.
Ooh, that's actually not quite so convenient. Okay, alright. Well, did you consider that I would just cheat?
Try this on for size.
Yeah, I didn't think of that one, did you, smart guy?
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Alright, sure, why not? And fireball?
Victory
Ulbrich
shall
at the
be mine.
front, like, testing the weight of his cane in his hand, like... So, you are the one I'm destined to face. Prepare to die by my 10 damage light
Shine
spell.
bright.
Oh, actually, he hit triple digits. I'm surprised. I did not expect him to get that far.
Here.
I'll also try and get some money. Damn it! I wanted that. There is also Hani just, like,
No.
blasting our way to victory.
Shine bright.
Like a light bulb?
Oh, flames. Rage.
God, this guy's
on.
tanky. Alright. Alright, Mr.
Letting
Bones.
my arrow fly and true. The hunt endeth.
There we go, that's much better. Oh, here's a good one. Who do we think on the team is scared of ghost stories the most? We gagged about Therion being scared of spiders and nothing
Fight
else.
with
Hello,
honor.
nice goat. Ooh, actual threat.
Letting the hunt beginneth.
I feel like Tressa is especially vulnerable to ghost stories.
It's my turn now.
But also she loves them. She's scared. She is terrified, but she enjoys being scared. Where the hell is this going? Ah, multiple people unconscious. Great. Guess it's up to the girls to save the day. Guess it's up for Tahani to save the day.
Letting the hunt beginneth.
I did not get you fucking rehabilitation. Ugh. Okay, let's try and game the system here a little bit. They're weak to axes, and that guy's weak to spears, meaning he has to be weak to swords, which Lind is probably not going for because she sees the spear weakness. Damn it. Alright, fine, last stand it is.
A touch of
There we go, much better. Alright, that's two of them back.
what next?
That was a worthy guess.
No.
And then Ulbrich just hit him with a sword to get that thing, like, on the list. And now, since you were decent enough to put up an... Ow. Fuck me. She doesn't have enough
Lesson
SP
the
for
hunt
Bewildering
beginning.
Grace. Hold on, let me fix that.
Using this.
I could have just had her rest. What am I doing?
Victory shall be mine. Your wounds are healed.
And then, while we're at it, Cyrus, just get this thing's last weakness on the list for me, would you?
So much to learn.
184 health. Weak to light. That would have been nice to know.
What's it? I won't hold back.
Okay. Perfect. I'll take it. We need JP. Everyone here needs to get new skills badly. And double experience. Let's fucking go.
What
That's
the-
like a fucking roulette wheel spin.
Thou
Nice.
dost fight with courage.
330 JP and 150 XP. Let's go. Party is going, and it's going fast. Let's get the party going. Let's get the party going.
Let us fight with honor.
We're up against ice and light weaknesses, and dark. Good. So Tressa can definitely
Let's
contribute.
do this. Ah,
Have at you.
Alright. How do we go about
Letting
this?
the hunt beginning.
Sweep? Yep, that took care of it. And then win. Oh, you're gonna be annoying, aren't you? Ugh. Have more.
In our sails.
Coming. Yeah.
Back to the ghost stories debate, because I think that's a fun topic. I don't actually want him. I just want to end this fight sooner.
The hunt endeth.
Tressa's scared of them. Ulbrich doesn't care. He's seen a lot worse in his day than, like, some spooky specter who jumps out of the woods. Prim is the one who tells him. Her and Therion, like, I feel like, enjoyed ghost stories a lot. Oh. Only
Letting
to
the hunt
spears. That's an
begin.
odd one. Huh. Me without my frickin' yak.
A touch of
Well, we'll make this work out somehow. Let's see, we're in the Highlands. This should be Ulbrich's area, but you're probably not coming here with just him. Considering that we're next door to Tressa, I wouldn't be surprised if these things were weak to wind. Or ice. Oh, snakes tend to be very weak to ice.
Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
Damn. Alright, I'll try wind with
Let's
Tressa.
do this.
Honey, if you told Honey like a ghost story that was anywhere nearby, she'd go out with her net to try and catch it out of curiosity, I think. I feel like Alfin's got like a little bit of a soft spot for a
if
ghost
thou
story.
darest.
Like, he also likes them, but they really freak him out, but he's good at hiding it. You get me?
Let's do this.
And you know what, we'll try,
Have at you.
we'll try Bewildering Grace again, because why not?
What is the logical course of action?
Cyrus absolutely would join Hanit on the ghost hunt, just to see if they're real. Oh, come on. That's like the worst one. Alright, I'll take it. That's something. Like I said, we need JP right now more than anything.
Holding back nothing. I honor thee, my quarry.
As for like the long term, we don't really need levels so much as we need characters to get a variety of skills. Speaking of... Ah, perfect. Rehabilitate to deal with ailments. It's just annoying. Donate BP or sidestep. I feel like if we are going to be using Bewildering Grace, you need Donate BP. That's part of the strat. Neither of these are really that important for you. I guess Panther Dance is useful for utility. And then... yeah, I want group light damage. Just to, like... because there are enemies here that are weak to light and show up in groups. While Therion is scared of spiders and Alphen helps him with that,
Time to teach you
Alphen gets terrified of, like, ghost stories quite genuinely.
Letting my arrow fly
Okay,
true.
this is actually a phenomenal setup. If only... oh, if only Cyrus was faster. It doesn't matter. Tressa can't use Bewildering Grace anyway, so you know what we should do? Just take it out with a cannon.
Of arrows.
Yeah, that was the best play we could have made.
Let's. Phew. Time for a break.
There we go.
The battle is truly joined. Shine bright.
Do you think there's any other couples in this group? We've done a lot of, like, talking about how Prim and Ophelia get along. I feel like there's something there between the two of them.
It's my turn now.
Some, like, comfort in knowing that someone else here has lost everything. And that's, like, really the only person you can share that understanding with.
For you.
For you!
Letting my arrow fly and true.
You can also just try and, like, end this again. Fair enough.
And now the true wind in our sails.
Then a little bit of light damage in my life, a little bit of light damage in my eyes. Holy fucking shit, now I've gone blind.
What is the logical course of that? Wind in our sails.
Nice.
Not bad. A passing grade.
Wonderful team! Fantastic! Ah, amazing across the board. Proud of all of you. Let's keep kicking ass. Honestly, if this keeps up, I might not need to grind over the week. Everyone might just be ready. This is great. I should grind on stream more often. This is
settle this like gentlemen.
Saved me so much time. Nah, I promise. I promise I won't make this a recurring thing.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
Do we have someone for, like, group ice? No.
Now then.
Holy shit.
It's my turn now.
The screaming priest. As opposed to the flying nun.
Night Ode.
Together, they have been thrown off the top of a building.
What next?
I actually don't know what the story of the flying nun is. That's not insensitive of me, is it? I had to find out I secretly, like, mocked one of the greatest tragedies in history, and I'm just a fucking idiot.
No. Shine bright.
I'm actually surprised. He's putting in better numbers as a cleric than I ever expected. What a nice breeze as this random skeleton is hacked to ribbons by wind.
Wind in our sails.
God, that poor
You
bastard.
should have studied harder.
Okay. Favorite movies for characters? That's another fun question. This was a bad idea. I don't know enough about movies.
It's a good day for battle.
I feel like Therion enjoys Ocean's 11, but only to nitpick that he could have done it better.
Oh, ice! Pierce them through!
Tressa...
Here
Tressa.
I go.
What would she like?
What a nice breeze.
Paw Patrol, the movie.
Letting my arrow fly and
No,
true.
that's Hanit's favorite. I feel like
Victory
Alpin's a
shall
big
be mine.
softie. Like he's into something that's like very, very gentle.
I will cut you down.
What would that be? What would that be for him?
Let yeah.
Let's.
Don't know. I do not know. Cyrus, I feel like, hates movies. Books are the only true medium where storytelling can shine.
Wind in our
He
sails.
strikes me as a purist like that.
You should have studied harder.
What would Primrose like? What would she like? Oh, she's big into horror, definitely. What horror movie fits Primrose the
Open
best?
for business.
The hell is that? Oh, it's a wind sprite. It's new?
Letting the hunt
Alright, well.
begin.
Not my business. Ah, come on. Everyone's like more than 5 levels higher than this place. It's just gotten crazy unlucky. Ophelia, big fan of Passion of the Christ, I think.
Letting
What
the
is that
hunt
movie about,
begin.
actually? I've never seen it, and I've never heard anything about it other than the name be referenced. Very, very curious. Maybe
Let us fight
maybe
with
movie
honor.
references was a bad idea. Anime, on the other hand, that I know off the top of my
Let's do
head.
this.
I am that nerd. Ah, I bet you're weak to wind, aren't you?
Letting my arrow fly and true. A torrent of arrows!
I think Tressa is definitely a sucker for One Piece. It's just like so positive and hopefully vibed. Whoa, when did you get this low?
I could use a rest.
Didn't notice you'd taken that much damage, I'm sorry.
Have at you.
Ulbrich definitely respects Berserk for its, like, brutality.
Out of my way!
Cyrus, big fan of Dr. Stone.
Letting the
You
hunt
couldn't
begin.
even try to convince me otherwise. Therion. What? What would
What's
Therion
it
be doing? I
do?
feel like Therion would like Tokyo Ghoul. That makes sense to me. I don't know why, I've never seen it, but I don't know, just a vibe. Honey, what's a good series for her? What involves a lot of animals? I actually can't think of many off the top of my head. Like, I guess maybe campfire cooking in another world a
With
little
each
bit?
battle,
That's
I
the only
grow
one that comes to
stronger.
mind. Oh, you know what? I bet Alfin enjoys the slime isekai. That definitely feels fitting for him. Just like genuinely so invested in so many of the smaller things and in creatures and biology and all that. Doesn't really touch on biology as much, but he could appreciate the more, like, the political aspect to it too.
Now, letting us hunt
Therion binges it in his downtime, trying desperately to
My
learn
turn
what the
now.
fuck a country is. Still can't read. Still can't read either. He's just that determined.
The winds of fortune are howling.
letting the hunt begin.
Okay, Lind. Sweep. 2 enemies with a weakness you have, or 1 enemy with a weakness you have. There's a very obvious answer here for which one's better. There you go. That's more like it. And you even took out the skeleton. I could not have expected that in 1,000 years.
The battle is truly joined. Holy strike! Strike true!
Primrose. Not Primrose. Prim for anime, I feel like she actually goes for something softer instead of the classic horror and grim stuff.
Trade winds blow
I think she would like Sakamoto Days or Way of the House Husband. Just that vibe of someone who's willing to do whatever it takes but still having a happy life. I think that like gives her hope for the future.
The winds of fortune.
And maybe, you know, maybe after all the murder is said and done, she
Come
might
in.
have some hope in the world. Did I forget anyone?
With each battle,
Ophelia.
I grow stronger.
Ophelia? Oh, Ophelia. What would she be? Ophelia, I feel like, just doesn't watch anime. Too many gods dying for various reasons. No, maybe I'm just not thinking of something.
Standest thou against me? Then be hunted.
Ah, Neon Genesis Evangelion, of course!
Do.
Her and Prim absolutely binged that shit. Perfect.
What next?
Yeah, I should have just gone for group axe damage. I can do this to get rid of 1 turn for this freak. But not much else I can do for the snakes right now.
What is the logical course of action?
Heidi and Tressa go first, so that means...
What
yeah, we can take out the
next?
snakes right now. And last stand.
A touch of
Oh, straight up take them out. I meant, like, break them, but you know what? I forgot they had that little health.
No!
Wonderful, Ulbrich. Good work.
The thrill of the fight.
Let's see. What about music? Oh, what kinds of music do they like?
Ready or not, here I come.
Prim absolutely loves, like,
Here
folk
I
music.
go.
Just, like, bright and uplifting stuff that you really want to have a party to. Like, the kind of stuff that you hear in the background of a tavern, that's what Tressa listens to. Did I say Prim? I'm sorry, I meant Tressa. Prim, I feel like, does not have a very specific taste when it comes to music. She is very, like, broad
Try this on for size.
in her taste. She will, like, try anything and accept it.
Ah!
What is the logical course of action? Oh, flames! Rain! Rock!
Cyrus, I feel,
Letting my arrow fly
he likes
and
classical music, but he hasn't listened to enough music to know for certain what he's into.
Have at you.
Ulbrich, I feel like, is secretly a pretty good dancer, so he loves, like, ballroom stuff.
Out of my way.
It's like slow, elegant
What
songs
next?
that you can really follow along with. On the other hand,
Ah! Oh, flames!
Therion
Rain!
feels like a metalhead to
Rock!
me. Feels like he'd be into
Now
rock.
then.
Rock and metal. Alphen, I also feel like, doesn't have too much of a, like, too much of an issue variety.
I
He's
grow
willing to try,
strong.
like, and listen to a lot of things. And Ophelia, I feel like Ophelia likes a cappella. Or choir music. No, a cappella. Choir is boring and obvious. She likes music that she can sing herself without having to worry about instrumental, coverage. Oh, I bet Ophelia secretly has, like, a really good singing voice, and her and Prim as a duo is just gorgeous. That's adorable. I love it. Well, congratulations. You survived the slow part of the playthrough. This has been an absolute blast. I love this game. I love sharing this game with you all. And I cannot wait to cover more of it with you guys. Let's find you guys someone to raid. Let's see. There's quite a few people touching on Octopath. It's just such a beautiful game. It's hard not to find some people who appreciate it. Pixel RPGs are love, pixel RPGs are life. Wait, are they actually playing? Yeah, they are, okay. Lizzie B99, sure. Chat, be nice, supportive, you have a wonderful day. I'll gladly see you again on... Oh, not Wednesday. I have a shift that day, so Thursday with more Path of Radiance. I'm loving having some, like, properly fleshed out story narratives on the channel, and I hope to share even more with you. For now, you all take care, and I'll gladly see you again soon. Goodbye!